Hey guys, so I'd like to start off this video by saying that it is sponsored by SOJOS Vision. My first sponsor. Keep watching this video to find out how you can save money and get your own pair of bougie on a budget sunglasses or blue light blocking glasses at a discounted rate. Sounds good? Cool, great. Okay, on to the video. Hey guys, it's me, Tatiana, back with another video, but it's not book related. It's actually gonna be a commentary style video. Isn't that like groundbreaking for me? Wow. As you guys know, I really want to dive more into commentary this year, so that's gonna be the plans. I'm still gonna do YouTuber book reviews, but I'm also gonna do commentary. I'm actually super excited. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about Lele Pons' eyeshadow palette that she did with Tarte and my problem with it, along with me recreating the palette itself using shadows from my own collection. So that's going to be later on in the video, but for right now, I just want to talk about it. Have a nice chat with you guys. How are you? It's been a while, right? Yeah. How are the kids? Good? Okay, great. Honestly, guys, I really don't pay that much attention to Lele Pons. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that are actively trying to find ways to drag her. She just finds her way to me. So an example would be when I went to the library with my boyfriend on like a nice little library day, and I went through the young adult section in the book aisle, obviously, and I just saw her name on like the spine of a book, and I'm just like, what? And then I pulled it out, and it was a Lele Pons book, and I'm like, oh, what? And I just had to read it. I had to read it, and I had to review it for you guys. It was a trip. And now with the eyeshadow palette, I only found out about it because I watch a couple of beauty commentary channels, and they love to do anti-haul videos. And a few of them were anti-hauling. If you don't know what they are, what anti-hauls are, it's a subgenre in the beauty community where instead of a haul where you talk about the things that you did get, you talk about things that you will not be getting instead. It was created by Kimberly Clark, an amazing YouTuber. I love her so much. I'm gonna leave a link to her channel down below because I really do think she deserves the recognition for it. And so far from what I've seen, she's been getting the recognition for it. So that makes me really happy. I would like to keep it that way. Anyways, I found out about it not too long ago. I don't pay attention to Tarte. I don't really have anything Tarte related other than probably two lipsticks, because I will say that their matte liquid lipsticks are some of the best ones that I have ever tried. They're just pricey, so that's why I only own two. And the Shape Tape concealer, which I actually have over here. I mean, I like it and all. I don't think it's really worth all that hype. I think it's just like a concealer, and I am open to recommendations for other ones. It just flew out of my hand. Anyways, hi. Lele Pons just finds her way to me in terms of like YouTube content. Lele isn't really known for her beauty, like her makeup. She's pretty average when it comes to her doing her makeup, and that's nothing bad. I'm just saying that it's such a cash grab for Tarte to want to collab with Lele Pons, knowing damn well she holds absolutely no influence in the beauty world. Originally, I wanted to do a review of the palette. A lot of you guys didn't want me to because you didn't want me directly supporting you. Supporting you? What? I love you guys! Which I totally understand, and I took a really good look at the palette, and I'm like, you know what? I could still make this video, but I'm just gonna create my own using shades from my own collection. And that's what I did. And the reason I do want to do a video on it is because I have a lot to say in terms of like YouTube collaborations. And like I said, the first one, cash grab, obviously. I don't understand why Tarte of all people would pick Lele Pons, of all people. Like, I don't have a problem with beauty gurus collaborating with brands to come out with their own collections. I own the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina collaboration, one of my favorite palettes, and I don't regret buying it. I literally use it at least twice a week. Like, I'm always incorporating it somehow, whether I'm setting the primer or I'm adding that like shade that's, I think it's sponsored, where it's like duochrome. I am a slut for that kind of duochrome teal brown. Ugh, I love it. It's such a great palette. So that obviously made a lot of sense because she is a beauty guru and she's collaborating with a beauty brand. Hey guys, Editing Tatiana here, and I would just want to point out that as of me filming this video, I finally got the Midas Cosmetics Smoky Glow collaboration, which I love. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Hi. But I finally got it in the mail today. I have not used it. I did swatch it, however, and I'm really excited to play with it. As of me uploading this video, I only own 2 collaborations. Only 2. Don't really plan on getting any more. I just really wanted to support Hannah. So really pretty. I can't wait to use it. Let me know if you want me to film a video using it for a sit down rant, because I really want to. Okay, bye! I'm super conscious about the way that I spend my money on makeup, because I remember there was a time that I was literally buying something from Sephora every time I went to the mall. And in Puerto Rico, when you're not at the beach, there's not much for you to do other than go to the mall. So you could imagine how bad it was for me. So now every time I want to buy something, I think about it. I think I go like 2 weeks. If it's limited edition, I give myself 2 weeks if I still want it. And if it's not, if it's like a permanent thing, I think about it for a month. And if I still want it, I will go ahead and get it. Most of the time, I actually don't want it. However, Jackie Aina palette, I want it instantaneously. I still waited a bit. And if anything, I wanted it even more. So that was a good sign, and I use it a lot to this day. I also like thinking about the colors, and I'm talking about like eyeshadow palettes. I like to think about the colors and how often am I going to use it. A lot of the time I'm gonna be working. I work full-time, believe it or not, so everyone who tells me to get a job, leave me alone. I've had one for a while now, and it's like the main reason I'm like inactive a lot. I'm sorry. Anyway, I want to make sure that the palette that I want, I'm able to make use out of, whether it's at work or outside of work. And I also have to take into consideration the price. And so far, every palette that I have bought, with the exception of one, which is a Blue Moon palette from ColourPop. It's like the blue monochromatic shade range, like the 9-pan one. You know which one I'm talking about. Here's a picture. I haven't used that one yet, and I really, really, really want to. I might use it tomorrow. We'll see. It is fairly new to my collection. I have the Honey palette. I got that literally like last week, and I used it yesterday. So my palettes get used. And if they don't, I give them away. The problem with Lele's palette, in my opinion, is just that the shades really do repeat themselves. I was able to recreate her whole entire palette using shades from my own collection. I don't understand why she would have wanted to do this collaboration other than for money. Because when you think about it, like, what is Lele Pons' demographic? It's primarily made up of children. Why would children need to buy a Tarte eyeshadow palette? It would be different if she collaborated with Wet n Wild or CoverGirl or Maybelline or even L'Oreal. Just somewhere more accessible for children, like when they go with their moms to Walgreens or CVS or Rite Aid. Just drugstore brands that aren't as expensive as Tarte, that literally sold it for like $39 or something like that. The fans, they don't need to buy this palette. It's kind of gross that she would want to collaborate with a brand as high-end as Tarte and promote it to her younger audience, knowing that they'll buy it. That just really rubs me off the wrong way. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm reaching because I really don't like Lele Pons. But even if this was like someone else, I don't like it. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I did go to Sephora and try to swatch the palette, but it's no longer there or on display. So I don't even know if you could buy it. I know I've seen it on Mercari, so if you guys do actually want me to review the palette, know that I could do it. I could buy it on Mercari at a really discounted price. I won't be giving Lele Pons any of my money. Let me know if you do want me to do that video. But for right now, I hope you enjoy this video of me just recreating the palette out of my own shadows, because I did, and it's pretty easy. Alright, so I will see you guys at the end. Let's go. Hey guys, so it's time to swatch, and before I begin, I just want to say that the whole point of this video is just to prove that you already have these colors in your collection if you are an avid, even if you're just a casual makeup user. It's not meant to like go into detail and inspect every single palette and be like, yep, you need to buy this one. That way you don't give Lele Pons your money It's really more so like, hey, stop, slow down, take it easy, look at your palettes because you already have the colors in this palette, because it's really nothing groundbreaking. Like, it's a pretty neutral palette. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, like just buy this palette instead. I'm telling you to like just don't spend any money and just look at your makeup collection, and also look at her palette and really think like, how often are you gonna reach for these particular colors, or do you already have a color that you love so much on your eye and it just isn't, the Lele Pons palette isn't as good as that palette that you already, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm opening up the palette in front of me on Ulta's website. These are the shades I am going to be mimicking. Obviously, I'll just put it up on the screen. Okay, I'll just put it up on the screen. But yeah, like right off the bat, I can already tell I have all of these shades, so let's get into it. The first shade is called Pina Colada, and it's like a very light, almost a champagne-y color. It's like your standard shimmery champagne. So let's start. Oh, I didn't even show you my palettes. I have all these palettes. I'm not going to go into too much detail about every single palette, but I have a couple that are kind of more on the bold side, but they have like some neutrals in them. Purposely just avoided all of my colorful eyeshadows, because at that point I think it's kind of like, am I flexing? I don't want to flex. But I know for a fact I have this Pina Colada shade, so let's start looking. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know I broke a shade in here. And they discontinued this palette. I'm actually putting it down. Alright, so I found a shade pretty similar, if not identical. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This was their first, I want to say like Coachella inspired makeup palette. And this is one of the ones that I said, oh yeah, it's like pretty bold, but they have some neutrals in them. And this shade looks a lot like mine, called Trixie. So I'm gonna keep looking and see if maybe I have another shade similar, but right away I only went through like one palette and I already found a dupe, and I don't even know how many I have here. A lot. All right, I found another one. This one is from the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, which by the way, I no longer support Too Faced, but this cost me like $49. I'm using it. I'm using it up, alright? This is the first and last time you're gonna see me, like, mention this palette, and, yeah, just, unless I were to do another video like this, where I compare, because it's an existing palette, but, anyway, the shade I'm talking about is Spiked Eggnog. It's this one right here. I already found two, so I'm gonna swatch those two. So I'm gonna swatch Spiked Eggnog on this finger, and careful not to touch too much. I have a very small space on my desk. I should have organized this. And I'm gonna swatch Trixie on my middle finger. I'd say they're really similar. Spiked Eggnog, which is this one, is probably a little more shimmery than Trixie. So if you want something more popping, probably this one. And then if you want something more subtle or satiny, probably this one. Let's swatch now. That's Spiked Eggnog, and this one is Trixie. So those are the colors. I'd say probably, so looking at a picture of the swatches, I'd say Eggnog, which is the one up here, is closer to Pina Colada. So we're gonna go with Eggnog from the Gingerbread Spice palette from Too Faced. Alright. Next one. The next shade is called Lelita, and it looks like just a sparkly bronze. Pretty sure I have multiples of these because when I want a neutral eye, that's typically the kind of shimmery shade I want to go for. Matter of fact, I think I already know what palette I'm gonna look into. God, these are broken. Well, only one. I'm okay. But, yeah. Oh, no. This was a mistake. Guys, oh my god, I forgot. In the Modern Renaissance palette, I have one, and it's called Primavera. And wow, you can see the dip I have in this one really quick. So let's like swatch that one, and hopefully we'll remember how it looked. The other... Oh, actually, I think that one's better than Spiked Eggnog. Wow. Oh, this is really pretty. I haven't used this palette in a while. I forgot how great. Oh, wow. All right. Fuck the Gingerbread Spice palette. We're going to do the Primavera in Modern Renaissance. I found a color that's pretty similar once again. And it's, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering this name. I'm sorry. It's a Zoya shade, this one right here in the Juvia's Place. This is the Saharan palette, and I used to love this. This was like my go-to neutral kind of palette. This is like my kind of neutral. I need some colors. You could probably argue that this one over here, Senegal, is close to, but from what I'm seeing, it looks a little more, just a tad more pinky, and this is more gold. This one, oh man, I forgot how soft these are. Guys, I've been experimenting more with colorful palettes, which is why I like, ooh, blend that little puppy in. Oh my god. Yeah, Senegal was definitely gonna be way too golden. Matter of fact, is this even close? Like, it doesn't look that gold in the pan. Really quick, guys, I forgot how soft Juvia's Place shimmers are. I only have 2 palettes. I have this one, and then I have the Zulu in front of me. I don't know if I have a shade. I don't even know why I brought it out. I guess because it has like 1 yellow and 1 brown. I'm just like, guys, this is totally a neutral palette, even though it's like a 9-pan palette. Alright guys, so we're gonna go back into the Weekend Festival palette, and we're gonna go with the shade Boho, which is this one right here. It looks more pink on camera, but it's really not that bad. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than the Juvia's Place one I just watched. Oh yeah. Well, it matches my shirt. Wait a minute. Oh my god, why is this shade so hard to find? This is straight up pink. That's why it looks so pink on camera, because it's pink. It literally matches my shirt. I should have put this on my eyes, but instead I just used a basic e.l.f. palette. That wasn't even for eyeshadow. I used blush on my eyes. You can't tell because I'm wearing these bomb glasses, but yeah, no, this is straight up pink. How can I be so dumb? I use this palette all the time. Alright guys, so I'm gonna use I have 2 shades here. Nah, 1 shade. I have 1 shade here. I'm gonna swatch this one. I think this one should be fine. This is a Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration. I literally use that palette all the time, but I usually go for like a duochrome. Okay. Alright. We got them. It's definitely more metallic, but this is it. It's not too yellow. Yep. We finally got one, and it's another Anastasia palette. Guys, honestly, just spend the extra $7 and get an Anastasia palette. If you really want a high-end, great palette, and you don't want to support Lele Pons for many reasons, just do it. And that's if you're really looking for a palette and Lele Pons happens to be an option. No! So the next shade, I know for a fact, is I have it. It's called Boo Boo Cakes. And the reason I know I have it is because there are a couple. This looks like a shade that I would use to set my eyes after primer, because I usually use a really light primer. So let's see. So I got gingerbread here, and I got gingerbread latte here. Gingerbread latte. These are both from the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. So, oh, actually, I think that was it. Oh, yeah. Okay, wow. It looks really bad. It looks really bad because it's kind of wet. Let me try. This one you're really not going to see. It literally blends into my skin. But I think definitely gingerbread is the perfect one to go with. I'm not going to bother looking. I'm not going to bother because I already have them. Like, I found it. I'm not going to find a better shade. Next one is Amigos, and that one just looks like a straight up, a warm dark brown, which I have. I'm kind of scared to like hold it up. But this is the, let me close it. This is the Inferno palette from Bad Habit. It's discontinued. This was a dupe of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. So if you guys have that shade, if you have any warm neutral palette, you have this brown. This just happens to be mine. It's a little more on the darker side, so I'm gonna go with Burn. I'm so upset that this is broken because I can't properly hold it, but I'm gonna go with Burn. Okay, I hope you saw that. That's burn. And we're just gonna, yeah. Yep. I'd say that's it. That is definitely the color we're gonna go with. So, burn. I should probably stop wiping off my swatches after literally every color. So the next shade is called Loca, and I think that a couple of the shades that I swatched earlier when I was trying to find a dupe for Lolita that were just coming off as too pink would definitely fit for Loca. So let's see if we can find them. You know, Solstice might work from the Weekend Festival palette. So I'm gonna swatch that one. I'm gonna swatch them all and just compare. So this is Solstice. Oh my god. Did I swatch this one earlier? I think I might have. Actually, I think Zoya is the perfect one for this one. Yeah. Yeah. Zoya. Definitely Zoya. Because it's not overly pink. It's like kind of, it has like a little, oh my god, undertone. It has an undertone of pink. Alright, now we're getting more into like the fun kind of colors. So this one is called Miami. Miami, I know for a fact I have, and I have it in a Wet n Wild palette of all palettes, and I was so close to like comparing it to my Fenty Trophy Wife highlighter, but that one's way too glittery. Like, it's straight up glitter, and this one's just like a shimmer. So here we have the Wet n Wild. This is so cute. This is a Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach. It still has like that new, like, I've had this for like okay, it like fell out. It like flew out of my hand. I've had this for a good while. So when I saw this shade, immediately I'm like, oh, gotta crack open that Not a Basic peach, not beach. What the hell? So I'm gonna swatch that. Yep. Oh my god. I don't even need to keep looking. Do I need to keep looking? Because, oh my god, guys. Kind of like positioned it really weird. But look at that. Come on. Venezuela is a straight up shimmery gold, and now we can finally use the Senegal shade from the Juvia's Place palette that was way too gold. It's okay, because bada bing, bada boom, we need her now. Hibiscus is probably the hardest shade because it's definitely a kind of shimmery plum. But I think we can do it. So my mind just went to, once again, the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. It's because there's a shade, which is a shimmery plum, and it's called Ooh Burn, right up here. So we're gonna swatch that. There it is. Wow. She pigmented. Okay. So we're gonna, yeah. Oh, wow. That's like almost identical. Let me see if by any chance I may have another one. Maybe it's not as weird and rare of a color. Okay, I know for a fact this one does have it. Of a color than I think it is. Even though technically I've already found it. Alright, so let's try again with the Wet n Wild palette because there's a shade. It doesn't look like it. But this shade I used to use as like a shimmery purple. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like there was a spray overlay. Ooh, that doesn't look like a good swatch. I'm a little worried, but let's try anyways. Ooh! The shade used to be so good. It's an old palette. It is. Maybe if we layer it. These palettes are good. Like, they really are good. But, like, you know, they're Wet n Wild. And they're also kind of old. It's not like this. It's not. This is a more toned down. That's just not a good swatch. What am I saying? Is it even shimmery? I don't know. I think it just had like an overlay, like a little shimmer spray over it. Let's do something interesting. All right, so I have the Jackie Aina palette. Like, this is honestly one of my favorite palettes, and you could kind of see I get a lot of love. Like, it gets a lot of love. Maybe, just maybe, if we were to put Pinker, which is this one up here, underneath, this is probably gonna go really bad, underneath Shookington, maybe we can recreate this. It's a risk, but I'm gonna try it. I'm cleaning my ring finger and we're gonna go in with Pinker. All right, so we're gonna, I'll just do it like right here. So Pinker. Wow, that was a terrible place to swatch. That looks awful. There we go. Okay. All right. So, oh, frick. Okay. We'll just go in with the same finger to Shookington. You know what? I don't think this is gonna work. All right. Sorry about the cut, but I got a call and it kind of worked. It's not as shimmery, but it kind of worked. So there you go. It's definitely more of a satiny kind of finish than a straight up shimmer, but it's possible. So you could get like just a light plum with a vibrant purple shimmer. I'm sorry, a matte light plum or just a plum, and put a sparkly purple shimmer over it, and but not overly, and like you got it. So, oh my god, that was fun. Wow, this is so great. Those were like the only two shades that I was like kind of worried. Actually, this was the only shade that I was worried that I wasn't gonna have, because I don't really gravitate towards purples. But I knew for a fact I had Miami, because I love yellow. Guys, we're almost done. Oh my god, this is great. Finally, we have Cabo. I've seen swatches of Cabo and it's not that good. It's weird because in the pan it looks like a very dark purple, but it swatches like a black. So let's try to do a dark purple and a black. And I already know a couple of good blacks, so here we go. We have, where is it? Obviously, the Juvia's Place palette has one of my absolute favorite blacks, and it's called Chad. So, let's see. Oh my god! Let me make sure it's dry, because... Oh my god! Do you see that? Do you see this black? Oh my god! I forgot how insane that pigment. Oh god. I may have to dig into one of my bold colorful palettes to get a dark purple. I only got neutrals here, so I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so the only dark purple, which is like nothing like this shade that I have, is a dark purple, and it's from the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I already know it's not gonna work. It's this really dark purple. Oh no, because it's matte. It's a matte purple, guys. That wasn't too bad. It's just a weird color because it looks like a dark purple, but it really does swatch like a dark brown or black. You know what? Let's swatch dark browns. I know for a fact I have dark browns, but it's a dark brown. So here, let's see. We have the Aphrodite palette by Bad Habit. It's a dupe of Huda Beauty's Rose Gold palette, which was her first one, because I don't support Huda Beauty. I could honestly do a whole video talking about like brands I just refuse to support and why, but I'm not a makeup channel. For my ASMR channel though. Oh my god, please subscribe. I will do a whole video dedicated to all my eyeshadow palettes. It's gonna be really long, but it's gonna give you a lot of like tingles. That was probably really bad. I don't have headphones. Oh my god. Okay, so this shade is Too Light. That was called Seduction. Let's crack open this bad boy again. Cypress Umber this time. Ooh, this one might be it. I honestly think the Juvia's Place palette is this one. I think that like there's not going to be a superior close shade. Oh man, actually, in this sad palette we got Smolder, which is the one above the broken shade. This one might be a good one. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to put it right under Cypress Umber. How's that look? Kind of bad. Kind of bad. It's an old palette. Oh, but it blends out just fine. Honestly, I think it's really hard because the pan says purple, but the swatch says just straight up black. So I'm gonna go with black, and the winner is gonna be the Saharan from Juvia's Place in the shade Chad. So finally, we have the blush shade, which is gonna be a little hard for me, in the highlight shade because those shades are way too light. Celoso is so close to Pina Colada. Honestly, it's just like a tad lighter. I'm sorry, darker. But I think both of these shades are actually in my Wet n Wild Pac-Man collaboration. Playa, which is a blush, you can't really see. It blends in so well with my finger. And Celoso, which is the highlight. Yeah, let's see. Bam. Okay. Oh yeah, that is definitely Celoso. And Playa? Oh, it's a matte! Dude, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Of course it's a matte, Tatiana. It's a matte. Yes, it's a matte. I know it's a blush, guys. I honestly don't have a lot of blushes. I just recently started getting into blush because I really like the way it makes me look like it's just a little cold. Just a little chilly, you know? I'm gonna have to do an eyeshadow for this. I've seen this. Oh my god, I've seen this blush everywhere. Like, probably not in my collection because it's a blush and I'm not white. Yeah, I think this is like the only shade that I don't have in a matte form because it's a blush and it's not for me. So, yikes, guys. I guess I almost did every shade, but I tried. I mean, for the most part, you can't blame me. That is a white girl blush. So the final thing here is a lip gloss, which honestly, I'm not even gonna bother trying to find a dupe for because this is the eyeshadow thingy. I mean, if I want to add it later when I actually film the rest of this video, then so be it. But those were all the shades that I used to recreate this palette. I will insert a picture of the swatches on my arm over here. And yeah, all right, back to my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this. Alright guys, so before I get into my final thoughts, I would really like to give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is SOJOS Vision. SOJOS Vision is an online eyewear shop that specializes in sunglasses, blue blocking glasses, and a few scarves as well. I've been obsessing over this model in particular. You've probably seen me wearing these on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter. I absolutely love these. This is in the model Ashley, and this is from their blue light collection. It's meant to block out blue light. So it's best to use these when you're using your phone, when you're watching TV, when you're playing video games, or if you're using your laptop. And because I'm always on those things, I tend to wear these very often. So the filters in these glasses are meant, like I said, to block out and absorb the blue light that emits from these devices. Not only can that light affect you when you're trying to go to sleep later that night, but they also cause eye strains, which those are not fun. I hate eye strains because you guys know that I have a lot of long videos and those videos tend to take a really long time to edit. So I'll be glued to my screen for 3 to 4 hours a night, sometimes even more. And my eyes, they just hurt so much. Well, I haven't really been filming videos over the course of a month and a half because of my mental health. I have been using my time to just relax and watch videos, catch up on certain things that I haven't really had time to catch up on. Since wearing these, I haven't gotten any eye strains. I absolutely adore these. They're also really cute. I really hate the way that I look in glasses. I actually wear glasses and I just don't like the way I look in them, which is why you rarely ever see me wearing them in my videos. But this pair is absolutely adorable. I am so obsessed with it. Sometimes if I'm going out like to run errands, I will just plop these on. Like, they really are that cute. If you follow me on social media, you know that I absolutely adore these glasses. They are so cute. But they also sell normal, regular, degular sunglasses. And these I actually bought, and obviously I got the purple pair. This is the Fire model. And I'm not even gonna lie, guys, I got these because they reminded me of Bad Bunny. These actually look like something Bad Bunny would wear, and I love Bad Bunny, and I absolutely love these. Not too long ago, I went to a resort, and I got to wear these and show them off with my purple swimsuit, and I thought it was absolutely adorable. They definitely feel high quality. They don't feel really cheap. They feel very sturdy. I highly recommend that you check out this brand. I've had time to really use them and get comfortable with them. And I truly do recommend this brand with sunglasses, and especially blue light. I do plan on buying more probably soon, since I don't know how long this quarantine is supposed to last. I feel like now is a great time to order the blue light blocking glasses, just because we are in quarantine, we're stuck all day, and I know a lot of us, we are staying inside, watching Netflix, watching Hulu, browsing YouTube, just glued to your phones, glued to the TV, glued to your computer screens. You really are exposing yourself to a lot of blue light, which, like I said, causes eye strains, and that's not fun. So if you are gonna be glued to your devices, hi, me too, I'm not judging, but if you are going to, definitely be safe while doing it. I'm gonna leave a link in my description down below to their website, and if you use my code 23Tatiana15, you get to save 15% off any purchase on the website. Once again, I highly recommend this brand, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Alright, on to my final thoughts on this palette. So I did manage to find some extra dupes within my makeup collection that I wasn't able to find in the moment when I filmed my swatching section. I also have a couple of updates regarding the swatches that I did do, because I found more accurate swatches, and I actually messed up on a shade, I believe, as well. I'm not sure if I just accidentally swatched the wrong shade, or I just, for whatever reason, thought that this certain shade matched the corresponding shade, and upon real life swatching it and comparing the photo, I realized no, not really. So I did manage to find a dupe for Playa, which is the blush that I couldn't really find, and it's in my e.l.f. blush trio, quad in my blush quad, and it's this shade right up here. It is a little more pink. Oh look, hi. It is more pink. Lele's is a lot more pink. Not a lot more pink, but it's more pink. But this is the closest that I could find. Wow, that was a really bad swatch. Then again, I'm like on an uneven texture. Let me try doing that again. Yeah, this is not a good place to swatch. But that's the dupe for the blush named Playa. For the lip gloss, because yeah, I completely ignored the lip gloss part. This collection, this collab has a lip gloss. The closest thing that I can find would be this collaboration with ColourPop and Karuchi, and it's really messy. I love ColourPop, but their packaging just vanishes. Like, I've barely used it, and it looks just disgusting. But the color itself is really, really pretty. So this is the shade Blowsy. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. This lip gloss is so pretty. I don't know why I don't wear it, but yeah, that is the closest that I can find. It's like it's a warm pink with some golden sparkles. I don't know if you guys could really tell, but beautiful, and it smells like brown sugar. It's so pretty. I don't know why I don't use this. I think I'm going to use it more. So I wasn't really happy with the highlighter that I used to dupe Celoso, once again, which is a highlighter in the palette. And I completely forgot about my highlighter glow kit from Anastasia. Fun fact, this was one of my very first, if not my very first, high-end purchase. This is in the shade Dripping in Gold, right down here. This is definitely a lot closer, a lot more pigmented, a lot more shinier than the Wet n Wild one. I re-swatched it, and wow, this lighting is not that good. This lighting's not good at all. You guys can see in the picture I did it a lot more justice. The lighting's like really bad right now. I'm literally using my desk lamp, which is facing up and not at me, because it bothers me. But yeah, it's kind of better. This, I feel, is a lot more closer and better in quality than the Wet n Wild one. And finally, for the Lalita shade, which is the second shade I swatched, I never even said the shade, but I'm kind of happy that I didn't name the shade because I completely messed up. I said that Soleil, I don't know, is better, is a good dupe. But actually, this one called Zam, one of my favorite shades, you could see how much I use it. I'm surprised I completely forgot about that shade, is a much better dupe for Lelita in so many ways. I feel like it's not even a shimmer, it's like a straight up metallic. It's so pretty. Look at that. So those are my updates. Once again, I'm going to show you a side-by-side picture of the official Tarte swatches and my swatches that I came up with out of nothing but shades already existing in my collection. So in conclusion, I really do believe that Lele's palette is dupeable and you should not be giving her your coin. I really would not have a problem. Honestly, I don't even think this video would be in existence had she just collabed with a more accessible brand to her younger audience, like a drugstore brand like Maybelline or Rimmel or Revlon. I don't care. But she went for the high-end cash grab. Am I surprised? Yes, but no. Yes, in the sense I can't believe anyone actually reached out to her for a makeup collab. And no, in the sense of she wants money. Of course she was gonna say yes. Anyways, guys, feel free to use this technique every time you see a new neutral palette come out or any new product release. It's nothing new. It's not a new concept. This isn't something I came up with, but it's definitely something I'm trying to implement more. And because I've been implementing more of this technique, I've been saving a lot, and I mean a lot of money, and it's so refreshing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. I've been feeling a lot better. I'm a little nervous with the way I'm gonna feel during this quarantine, but I'm gonna stick through it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm about to be on my day 4. By the time you're watching this, I should be on my day 4 or my day 5 of quarantine. I'm a little scared, but it's totally fine. Like it's fine. It's fine. Just stay inside, guys. Stay inside. I'm gonna try really hard to be as active as I can to give you guys content in terms of like live streams. I already planned out a video that I'm gonna be filming tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. All my social media will be down in the description down below. I have become a lot more active on Instagram now, so go ahead and give me a follow there because I did hit 700, but then I became inactive and I lost it. Now I'm like building up again, and I'm not at 700. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.